Okay, Patina Experiment number 2. Remember last time I sprayed on just vinegar, put salt on it, and I set the ammonia next to it. So I'm going a little less aggressive on this experiment. So I don't know how it's going to work. I see some blue through there, but this is the big reveal. Let's see how it turned out. Let's turn this, open this up. It's always a learning process, right? So it's not a failure. It's scientific. That is pretty cool. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. That's a nice effect. But I think I'm looking for something a little more blue-green. But it's not a failure. It's just not exactly what I'm looking for. So I think I'm going to cover this up again. See what happens. Some of the stuff bled over. And let's see what happens to it. You know, I'm going to do the stencil again, I think. And make it a little bit, I'm going to go a little more aggressive. I think I'm going to spray the ammonia right on it like I did with the first experiment. Get more of that blue-green. So right here, this is the top part of my wave. All right, top part of the wave. A little more jagged, a little more splashy. And this is the bottom part of the wave. It's a little smoother, right? That's what I was looking at. A little smoother wave. And I'm gonna get this out of the way. Okay. And I'm gonna get this ammonia out of the way. I don't think that really did what I was looking for. I've seen that done before on videos for jewelry. But this is a lot bigger than a piece of jewelry. So I think that's why I have to go a little more aggressive this time. So let me put this down. Look at that. Big chunks. Maybe I'll just leave them there, see what happens. Once again, this part is the smooth front edge of the wave. All right. And looking right here, I think this is where the epoxy was, so it's acting as a block. So I'm going to have to do something with that. I have to remember that to grind it off next time. Grind it down farther, but I'll end up using paint on that, I believe. So, put it right like that. All right. So I'm going to put down another layer of vinegar because it's all dried. Good layer of vinegar on there. Some on that one. Vinegar smells kind of good. Reminds me of ketchup or something. Right? That's what it reminds me of. And then I will put down some more salt. It already has salt on there, but use this thing. I'm going to use the biggest, coarsest grind that I can. Let's try that. All right, let's try that. This reminds me, you know, as Christians, we're supposed to be salt and light. And salt, really what it does is it preserves things from decay. And, you know, what it gives things flavor. And in this case, it really spices it up. So it also makes fire burn hotter. So, and light. It's funny because I'm painting with the effects of light shining on the brass, so maybe I should call this technique the salt and light technique. I don't know. All right, let's put a little bit more of this coarse salt on there. We're doing salt and light. Oh yeah. Those big chunks are still there, so. All right. Oh yeah. All right, salt and light. Be salt and light. Now, here we go with the ammonia. It's gonna get a little stinky. All right, I'm gonna put it right on here this time. Not too much. Woo, that is stinky stuff. Stinky stuff. All right, just like that. Yeah. And I'm gonna let that sit overnight and we're gonna see what happens. So it's all an experiment, but I want more of a band through here. I don't want to cover the whole thing. I want this to be the crashing wave right here, more of the brass shining through here. Oh man, that's stinky. So I'm gonna start up my fans. Oh, look at that. It's already changing color. That's pretty cool. I should do a time lapse. Oh man, that stinks. Let's get this fan going. Yeah. Look at that. It's turning pink right now. It's turning coppery. That's so cool. But I'm gonna cover this up. Try to control it so the tarp, the plastic is going to hold the gases closer, I hope. Try to keep it under control. Wow, that's so cool. I can sit here and watch it change right in front of my eyes. So cool. But where's my shop assistant? I could really use a shop assistant. All right. Go. Right. Just like that. Woo-wee, that is stinky stuff. You can find more blockage and I'll kind of tent that up a little bit just to keep the gases in the area here. And I'm going to turn on a bigger fan up here. So yeah, I hope you stay tuned. Check out my videos tomorrow and we'll see how this turned out. So you can follow me. My social media is at Warrior Artist 2024 or my website is art4eternity.com. That's art, the number 4, eternity.com. So please follow along, like, subscribe. I like to interact with people, so please comment. Let's have a chat. Let's look at this, have a discussion about this art and how we're progressing and learning through this process. So thank you for viewing the video. Thank you for following along. I'll see you tomorrow.